The room tilted before my eyes. My son's small hand slipped from mine, his body collapsing onto the kitchen floor with a dull thud. The taste of iron filled my mouth. My chest seized. As my vision dimmed, voices carved their way through the fog. Her voice, my wife. Low, calm, almost rehearsed. Everything will be fixed soon, once they're gone. Gone. The word clung to me like broken glass. Darkness swallowed me whole. When I opened my eyes again, it was to white light and the rhythmic beeping of machines. The sterile smell of disinfectant coated the air. My wrists bore faint bruises from the IV lines. The chair beside me was empty. My son was gone. She was gone. A lawyer sat at the foot of my bed, papers in hand, eyes darting anywhere but mine. His voice carried the weight of something already decided. Your wife and her mother, they've taken certain steps. Guardianship, finances, power of attorney. It's all complicated. His words bled together. I only caught fragments. Taken, signed, transferred. The faint echo of her sentence sharpened again in my skull. Once they're gone. I wasn't gone yet. At first, I told myself I had misheard, that the poison in my blood had warped her words, that no wife could calmly discuss the erasure of her husband and child as though it were household maintenance. But denial has edges, and they cut deeper the longer you cling to them. The lawyer's nervous avoidance, the absence of my wedding ring, the frozen accounts, the way my mother-in-law's signature appeared on the documents as though she had been preparing them long before my collapse. I asked where my wife was. No answer. Where my son was. Silence. Inside, panic screamed. But outside, I was still, detached. A man staring at the edges of a puzzle he already knew he would finish. Infidelity. Betrayal. The word replacement whispered through me like a blade. I had seen her phone turned over more often, the sudden late nights, the carefully rehearsed smiles. Not random, not impulsive. This was a plan. And plans leave trails. When they discharged me, I played the role of the broken man. Quiet, weak, accepting. Inside, I was gathering threads. Phone records first. Anonymous calls, always at night. Numbers traced to prepaid devices. I traced them back through persistence, patience. A man's name began surfacing. Not unfamiliar, a colleague of hers, one she had insisted was harmless. Financials next, transfers buried under layers of false entries. My son's college fund drained, redirected into an account under her mother's maiden name. And the final thread? Medical reports. A quiet meeting with the doctor confirmed what I suspected. The toxins in my blood weren't from food. They were administered. A slow build over time. Calculated. Professional. She had been testing dosages. On me and on him. My son. The rage should have broken me. Instead, it crystallized. Cold. Clear. I collected everything. Each statement, each signature, each transfer. Proof not of an accident, but of intent. I found her eventually, not hiding, not afraid, sitting in a polished cafe with him, the colleague, her hand draped casually over his wrist, as though years of marriage, of promises, had evaporated without consequence. She didn't see me at first. I watched her laugh. My son's absence didn't weigh on her smile. She looked free, unburdened. When our eyes met, hers froze. A flicker of shock, then calculation. Always calculation. I sat across from her, sliding the folder onto the table between us. Bank transfers, call logs, medical reports, photographs. Every thread stitched into a single, undeniable tapestry. Her lips parted. No sound. Her lover shifted, uneasy, eyes scanning the evidence he didn't yet understand. I didn't speak. I didn't need to. Silence is heavier than accusation. She reached for the folder. I held it still, just long enough for her to feel the power shift, then let go.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.